Welcome to another video from Rogden Gaming. This is Commander Rogden here. So this is the second part of the Super Sims series. So one of the things that I forgot to note last video was that whenever you write comic books, it increases your painting skill. So we're going to be maxing out our painting through writing comic books. We don't really even need to touch this easel at all. The reason that we do this is because you'll see here that there's a highlighted function around this particular wish. That means it'll give 50% more whenever you complete them, and that'll remain the case for as long as you have this wish activated. So the longer we can keep it activated, the more lifetime happiness points we can milk out of these wishes here. And you'll note that we also have a very fulfilled moodlet from completing the lifetime wish from last time. Now this lasts for 7 full days, although it really isn't all that important with this character because he's just staying at home and constantly keeping his happiness up. But I like to try and keep it in a cycle where I can get it going every 7 days and just repeat it after each wish. Excuse me. So let's see here. We're gonna finish off writing some novels, and this is going to be incredibly boring, so I'm gonna speed through this and I'll keep going until something happens, probably when I purchase my next partnership. So I'm just gonna pick up this Sim Unity lifetime reward to get rid of that sickness moodlet. This is another really good one. This is especially good if your sim is female because it will prevent them from getting morning sickness. So you'll have to listen for that chime when they do the woohoo to see whether or not she's pregnant. Okay, so now that we have 25 books written, we are going to, well, we'll continue writing, but we'll collect our books from the mail, to pay our bills too, and we'll start reading them. But we first need to head to the bookstore and buy comic books. Now the reason that you want to do this is because you have a recording of how many books you've read. Once you read 50 books, it will shave off the amount of time that it takes for you to write more books. So we're going to go buy enough to get us 50 comic books, and then we're just going to speed through all of those. Okay, let's see how many books we got here. 6, 10, 14, 18, 22. So we have 22 books. That means we need to buy 28 comic books. So let's go over to the store here and do that. And you'll find them conveniently in the comic book tab. I'm also going to pick up a book on charisma because we're going to want that in the near future. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Oh, I'll just buy an next one. There we go. We have the books that we need. And we'll return home and we'll just burn through all of those. Now your books will be put at the bottom of your inventory once you're finished reading them, so you just need to start reading them from top to bottom. Okay, so our new trait, we got this from getting the nerd social group up to max. You just get that from reading comic books and playing video games. Now I'm gonna pick something for the future. It's gonna be Gatherer. That's not gonna come into effect until much later, but it will definitely be useful. So you can see here that the books have all looped around. So now the ones that we were reading at the start are back at the beginning. That means that we finished our 50 books, or 52 books. Now it doesn't actually show up on the screen, but this does give you a slight reduction in the time that it takes to write a book. Now I don't know if it keeps going up, like if it does it for every 50 books, but it's been confirmed that it works for at least 50 books. So if you do want to pursue the writer career as your primary source of income, then keep reading comic books, and I guess, report back to the Sims forums if you notice a reduction in the amount of time it takes. So I also picked up this opportunity during that little stint of reading comic books. Write a book for $100, and this one improves your relationship as well as improves all of your future books. This is the one that you really want to get if you're a writer. Now I'm just going to open up this bookshelf and put all these books away. So, while this particular wish provides a lot of happiness points, writing a masterpiece takes a full week of time, and in that time we could probably write 20 to 30 books. So we're just going to ignore this wish and focus on. Well, that's really good. And just focus on the other wishes. Okay, so I'm going to do something a little unorthodox here. I'm going to pick up a lifetime reward, and it is not going to be any of the cool ones that I mentioned before. It's going to be this motive mobile. So what's going to happen is we're going to get up. shopping here. We're going to get into our car. And you'll notice our motives immediately fill up. And then we're just going to go right back home. And then we can get right on to writing. Don't even need to sleep anymore. Don't need to do any maintenance whatsoever. We just hop in our motive mobile and everything is full. As you can see here, we've completed the Speed Writer Challenge. That's what they're called, challenges. Anyways, 30,000 in royalties, and we write books almost, I think, 50% faster or something like that. So we should be able to churn out maybe 5 books a day, something to that effect. Now I'm going to go and purchase a partnership somewhere. So we want to get the most expensive one that we can. Let's go for the sports. The sports center will return us lots of simoleons every week. Oh, I don't want to deliver a painting. And our moodlets are all full because we went for a drive. So we'll get right back to writing. So we're going to pick up our next reward. So you might be wondering why I'm not saving up for this, where is it here? Acclaimed author, right? It's because I don't plan on earning the source of my simoleons from writing. I have another trick that I plan on pulling that will make writing completely obsolete. So there's no point in wasting the points on it. What we are going to pick, however, is Fast Learner. So now that our computer is broken and we don't really have anything to do, I'm going to read that charisma book. So, something that you might not be aware of, if you read books, skill books anyways, while in a rocking chair, your fun will go up at the same time. Normally when you read a book, your fun goes down if it's a skill book. But this way, we can build up our fun at the same time. You need to be seated before you can do this. And then cancel the rock animation. And he'll start reading the book, his skill will go up, and his fun meter will also improve. This does not slow down the rate that you learn. You learn just as fast as if you're seated in a rocking chair or anywhere else. It's just that your fun will go down if you're not in the rocking chair. So all we need is skill level 1. Okay, it seems like we have completed our lifetime wish. Now, I currently have Showtime installed, so I'm gonna do a neat little trick with that. But if you don't, then you'll want to pick up your next lifetime wish as super popular, and I'll explain how to do that. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick, where is it? Living in the lap of luxury. Oh, we've got plenty of points. That's quite good. So we're gonna do a nice little trick here. We're gonna get the dusty old lamp from Showtime. Gonna clean the lamp. Uh, yeah. So we're gonna wish for fortune. I think that's the right one. Yeah, it's the right one. That immediately completes that wish. So we got our 30,000 points back. Then we're gonna pick swimming in cash. We're gonna make another wish. Oh, he needs to rest. Okay, fair enough. Might as well finish writing those books. Hmm. How annoying. Looks like I can't do this right away. Hooray. So this wish here is gonna take us another close to 30,000 in royalties earned. And how much are we earning right now? We're currently earning 49,000, so it's probably going to take us another 2 weeks before we can build up that much. And it's only worth 5,000 points. So I'm just going to get rid of this, and we are going to wipe our hands clean of the writing career, and we are going to move on to other things. Now, I want this genie to grant me my wish so that I can move on to the next one, but I guess that's not going to happen. So I am going to take a little break, and I will be back. Alrighty, I'm back. So while we wait for this genie to recharge, I think he needs an entire day. We're gonna work on getting that super popular lifetime wish. Oh, what are you doing? So you want to chat with someone until you see that little bubble appear. Oh, and speaking of which, the other thing that you were supposed to get with your lifetime rewards instead of that lamp if you didn't have showtime was attractive. And what that'll do is it'll raise the friendship meter by a little bit, by about a quarter. And once you get the challenge completed, it'll raise it by another quarter, and then they'll become automatic friends. And this is how we're gonna kind of cheat out the super popular reward. I don't need to pay some bills. Oh, that's not good. I'll read the charisma book. Uh-oh. Looks like we ran out of people to talk to. That's not good. Hmm. So, this is kind of not good. Uh, there might be a glitch or something where there's not enough people to talk to, and super popular isn't gonna work out. So I'm gonna go to the bookstore, pick up lots of skill books. So we're gonna go with cooking, handiness. We're gonna need science eventually, logic. Uh, we may as well get inventing. We're gonna need social networking. We're gonna need charisma books. Alrighty, that didn't cost too much. We should be fine. Let's just try this again. The problem was just that it didn't want me to do them all rapidly at once. That's fine. Won't take too long. While we're at it though, we'll pick up some lifetime rewards. Let's see here. So, I'm gonna want... Here, I'll pick up this no bills ever now. I mean, they're pretty cheap. It's not gonna matter, but sometimes you forget the repo man comes. Fireproof homestead. That's gonna be good. Pick up Dirt Defiant. Pick up some minor ones too, like Fast Metabolism, Speedy Cleaner. Alright, we've got the Celebrity Skill Challenge. So now we're going to start making friends with every new person that we contact. We just need to do this 20 times. Excuse me. This will also give us the challenge for never decaying social relationships, which is the same as long distance friend, except it's not going to cost us any reward points. Oh, I think I ran out of people to talk to temporarily. We'll read that charisma book. What the? Okay, it seems like something's gone wrong with my sim. Yep. Now we can pick super popular. We're already at 9 or 20. I'm gonna pick up Hardly Hungry. Well, I would say it's time to sleep, but we've got a neat trick that prevents us from requiring sleep. apparently is upsetting him. Alrighty, completed that lifetime wish. Now we're gonna pick something else. I'm gonna go with Renaissance Sim. So this video has actually gotten kind of long, at least I think so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this up into another part. I might actually end up completing the the money trick in the next one. It won't take too long, but basically the first skill I'm going to level up is going to be logic. I'm just going to sit in the chair and level it all up. I'm also going to redesign the house. So I mean, I guess I can go ahead and do that and fast forward through it just so that you have an idea. So yeah. Okay, for some reason I cannot find the alchemy bookshelf. So I'm just gonna cheat in a world adventure chest. Oops. this is gonna make sense sometime down the road. If I could find the alchemy storage chest, that would be useful, but can't seem to find it, so we'll just go with this. It's about the same price. Anyways, oh yeah, we need lighting. Lighting. This will be the eventual living and dining room when I start moving in families, and there'll be an upstairs and everything like that. But just for now, we've just got the basement for getting out our skills. Speaking of which, there is one final thing that we need here. There we go. No, I don't really want to do that stuff right now. Okay, alright, I'm just gonna save the game, and I guess I'll see you in the next one.